So I have an interesting reading here, and I know there's more to this than what is being shown. And so I just ask that you take a deep breath in, and if you'd like to stay to hear how this plays out, please do so. I just ask that you check in with your higher self to know if this reading is for you or not, and to make sure that you're not taking on a storyline that's not yours, okay? We're just connecting with the intention to provide you clarity and insight. I feel like if anything I share here is something new, then this is probably not for you, okay? If anything, I should be confirming what you already know. All right, we are surrounded in divine white light and love, and so it is. All right, I have a Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck here, all right? This is someone who's very loyal, very devoted, wifey material, very humanitarian, caring, kind, sweet, empathetic. Someone who I'm getting is not one to mess with. I feel like they may present themselves one way, but they are very like, it's like better come correct energy. I feel like this is also protection as well. I feel like this energy is very like defended and protected, or they can defend and protect themselves. I feel like they've experienced quite a bit in life, and maybe by looking at them, you wouldn't know it. All right, so first card out that I got was the Four of Pentacles. So this is an energy that is holding back, possibly resisting change. Maybe there's hoarding going on. Maybe there's some sort of like secrets being held back, or feelings or things going on in the background that nobody is willing to share or come forward with. I feel like there is this resistance. I have a King of Cups in reverse, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like that's the energy holding something back, okay? And I'm getting that with this being in the reverse, this is something that is highlighting the fact that they're not being their authentic self. They're hiding from their emotions. They may have an imbalance when it comes to their feelings and emotions, and may be struggling when it comes to relationships, okay? Three of Pentacles is saying that this is something that someone's not willing to put the work in. Usually with the Three of Pentacles, there's a few that are hard at work. They're planning, they're trialing things out, seeing if they work. This is people giving, a helping hand and maybe even some mentoring. I feel like somebody is resisting this. There is no effort being made, okay, towards any type of, change for the better. I feel like someone is just not willing to kind of do that look within, or evaluate themselves or the situations, or having any kind of like ability to kind of reflect. I feel like someone is refusing the responsibility and accountability that they've had in their life, and how it has affected them in the present moment. Okay, I feel like someone tends to maybe not deal with these things, okay? I feel like there's unresolved things here. And then I have the Four of Swords. So again, it's about stability, it's about security. We have 4-4 here so far. I would say, maybe somebody needs to find their own security within instead of depending on other people. I do feel, though, there is a bit of healing that is needed here in the situation. I feel like this could then bring this energy to the upright, masculine or feminine. I feel like they're both here because I have a Queen of Cups and I have a King of Cups. So masculine, feminine energy, it's not gender specific necessarily for the purpose of this message. I feel like healing is needed in this situation. There is reflection needed. There is, things that need to be brought to someone's attention so that they can see things clearly. I feel like there might have been a lack of clarity, a refusal to learn. Okay, and then I also have, the Strength, which represents like our pride and ego can get the best of us sometimes. And I feel like maybe someone created from a place of pride and ego, and as a result has created quite a bit of a catastrophe as a result of it. I feel like there is this energy that is going to be a catalyst for someone to finally release what no longer serves them. All right. And I feel like this has something to do with maybe someone you dealt with in the past where you might have had to feel like you had to defend yourself from this person, maybe defend your legacy, your destiny. I feel like maybe your ancestors helped you to realize that this person was not what they said they were, or something changed, something shifted, that this energy, all of a sudden their mask fell off and now they're in reverse. I feel like you were, it's almost like, you empathically, experience something that helped like initiate, ignite, have you stand up for a cause, stand up to protect your beliefs. I feel like you were asked to kind of like defend and protect something that is very honorable, very worthy. And I feel like this has something to do with like a destined path and journey. Okay, so that's just the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to keep going. All right, let's see what the next row brings in our reading. Okay, so we're stopping off here at the tower. So the tower is really about destruction and the downfall of someone's plots and plans as well. I'm getting plots and plans. And this is manifestations too. So I feel like if someone is creating and manifesting from a low vibrational place, then this is what their outcome could be. I feel like there could be someone holding back, or someone's plots and plans didn't quite plan out the way that they thought, okay? Yeah, and then I have a high priestess energy here. All right, so I feel like someone's plots and plans only ended in some sort of downfall. Maybe this King of Cups in reverse felt left behind, abandoned in some way, left to their own devices. Maybe they thought that they could take advantage of the Queen of Cups, and maybe that didn't end up in the way that they expected. I feel like they wanted to kind of like, because they're in the Four of Pentacles, I feel like there was this codependency here with the King of Cups in reverse. Like the life force energy, the love is upside down. So it's like they can't fill up their own cup. They need sources to fill their own cup. So I feel like the different pentacles here are being represented as different sources of life force energy here in the physical for this person to pull from, because they're in reverse, they're unhealed. And so it's kind of like, you know, an unhealed version of yourself is going to seek support from maybe unworthy sources. And that doesn't help the situation because you're still in reverse, right? You're still in this overdoing, overgiving, just dumping out energy, not able to kind of like reciprocate any of it. This High Priestess energy is a knowing, okay? There's a strong knowing here, strong picking up of energy here with the Magician here. These are two very skilled energies I'm picking up on. Okay, I do have a Ten of Cups. So I feel like this High Priestess knows that they're here to bring love, joy, peace, and harmony to the collective in some way, shape, or form. I feel like through teaching, through mastery, through their own self-mastery, okay? And I feel like there was an attempt to prevent this from happening. Yeah, look, we have the Lovers here, okay? I feel like this is not going to end well for a group. Oh my gosh, look at all this. What's this? I can't take all this. Okay, how about these three? Okay, I have a Two of Cups, Page of Wands, and a Page of Swords. I feel like there is this obsession of someone that they can no longer have. So I feel like there's this energy that's gonna have to. I got this in earlier today. I'm getting like somebody's gonna have to watch. Someone's plans backfired. Okay, someone's plans backfired. I feel like there is something that you might hear about. I feel like there's news coming out about the actions taken against you. All right, this could be coming from some energy that might be an authority. This is a King of Swords, someone who maybe someone's dealing with some legal issues. I I feel like there's news coming out about like all the things that were done maybe unethically. I feel like there's some sort of like legal issues here, or information's coming out from somebody official, or you're going to receive information from somebody official about something that might bring in some sort of opportunity, some sort of challenge, some sort of interest, maybe a new project. I feel like somebody might want to come in and work with you on something. Let's see what that is. I feel like this energy is going to want you to be with somebody else. This is kind of their karma. Because right before that, I have the Two of Cups. Okay. All right. Yeah, and that's justice for the work done against you. Okay. That's fairness. Yeah, there's this awakening. I feel like this energy's so I was thinking about this earlier. It was like the Judgment in reverse. I'm like, someone's refusing their spiritual awakening, okay? And their ego death and their dark night of the soul. But here's the thing, like, it's going to happen whether they like it or not. It's either you want to come nicely, or do you want to be forced? I feel like there's something's being forced for someone to awaken. Yeah. Look at, this is who they're sending the energy to a Queen of Pentacles, who's stable, secure, independent, like, you know, again, a really good source, right? I feel like you are often on this person's thoughts and mind, okay? I feel like they would love nothing but a new beginning with you, but they cannot. Moving on to something else. Yeah, you're a new version of you. This is what I would say. There's a new version. This is like a 2.0 situation, right? You were amazing before, okay? Absolutely amazing, stunning, you know, masculine or feminine, gorgeous, handsome. I feel like this is the upgrade. You've been upgraded. This is the new you, the new version, the 2.0. Maybe it's 10.0. I don't know how many versions you've had to have, but it doesn't really matter. I feel like this is the new timeline. This is the new you. These are the new experiences. And I feel like you're shining. Like this energy's glowing. It's beautiful. It's surrounded by things of happiness and joy and abundance and animals and just being nurtured. It's like being loved and love all at once. It's okay that like somebody was a catalyst for a major lesson for you. It's okay to accept that. It's okay to say, thank you. I'm moving on now. And I hope that you do too, right? Like it's okay to admit these things are, you know, necessary. There are things that the separation, okay, this clarity, this understanding, this truth is necessary, okay? There is a strong separation here with the Ace of Swords over the Strength card, all right? Like, I feel like God has the last say. I feel like somebody has had, I feel like there's been energy that's had a lot of say, and God has the last say. Look at, God has the last say, all right? All right, so just know that. Three of Cups. Okay, so I feel like there's a group. I feel like somebody celebrated a little too soon. God has the last say. Okay. It's like God's turn. It's like checkmate. Yeah, it's like checkmate. Legit checkmate. Right? Like you thought you were gonna get away with what you took a chance on when it came to this energy, and I feel like this is a bit of like you're celebrating your life and your success. You're not looking back. Okay? There are far better things ahead. Yeah, look at Five of Cups. Yeah. Right? Five of Cups. That is like being in despair and unworthiness and, you know, being forced to transform and ascend into a new version of you. That is something that is difficult to accomplish, but you did it. And you're about to show others how to do it too. I feel like this ignited you and your passions. This ignited your purpose. I feel like everything served a purpose here. I feel like that's how you see it. That's what you're sharing. That's what you're like, Allah, like, let's celebrate the endings because that means we can create new beginnings. I feel like you are using whatever difficulties you've had, right? And, you know, turning them into something else. I feel like you're using it to inspire, to empower, to encourage others. It's a beautiful process that you're doing. I feel like this is part of your mission. Like, you wouldn't be where you're at right now, maybe lighting the fire under other people's asses, unless this happened and you experienced all that you experienced. This is you being grateful for where you're at and understanding that, like, you know, whenever I see like this chariot, I always think of like that song by Warren G, Regulators Mount Up. I feel like this is Regulators Mount Up. You might be, you know, getting in contact with people, whether it's telepathically or maybe through a channel, maybe through just your energy presence. You might be someone who like turns people's lights on. All right. So, you know, if you irritate people, that's why. Right? Yeah, because they're stuck in the illusion. Like, they're not woken up. I feel like you might be an energy that wakes people up. Okay? Yeah, to, you know, a new beginning, a new thought. Like, you plant the seed. You're somebody who gets in contact with somebody, wakes them up from the illusions, and plants a new seed. Right? And then they realize, oh, you know, like all these things that I've believed in, that I've done, and this, you know, relationships, they aren't really something I really want and value. I'm going to have to make some changes. And then they go through the process of the spiritual awakening and the ego death and the dark night of the soul. And then they find the divine within. And then they're like, holy crap, I'm magical too. That's awesome. That's my version of the story today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep it moving. Keep it moving, all right? Keep it moving. That's all I can say. I feel like we're doing our best to see through the fog, okay? And we have better skills now. So I feel like we have gained something in this process. We are recognizing our faults and the different areas in our life that we need to work on so that we do feel deserving and enough. Specifically when it comes to love. I feel like what has happened was a blessing in disguise. I feel like it was something that ignited you into your spiritual authority, power, lit a spark under your ass. I feel like you're ready to take action, and I feel like you can back up your words with action with the Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands, okay? This is like taking inspired action. It's like if you dream it, it can come. And I feel like here it is, the Four of Wands. I feel like, you know, 222 might be relevant. Okay. I'm also getting fire and air. And there's earth. And then initially there was water. So all signs present. Okay. I feel like you both, this couple, this partnership, this can even be like a celebration because you've reached a pivotal moment in your life. Like, I'm so glad that this year is over with, and I really am looking at 2025 with a fresh set of eyes. I have been through it, and I need a break. I feel like the Knight of Wands is like acknowledging, like, whew, it's been a ride, okay? It's been a ride. I feel like you have learned quite a bit in this process. The Hierophant talks about all the different areas in our life that, you know, we have rules, we have influence, we have belief systems, we have our spiritual connection and how we show up in our relationships in the different areas of our life and our human existence. And I feel like you've learned some major lessons here, and you may be emerging as somebody who, you know, I feel like your birthright, your destiny, it's defended, okay? I feel like you are like a warrior of the light, okay? And that's part of your destiny, is to stand up for your beliefs. And so you do that because you're here to help guide others on their path and journey. It's like an ascension. It's like you can go between the realms. And so you can go from the earthly realm and then bring them to the spiritual realm. You can kind of go back and forth, right? You have free reign. So use it wisely. Use it wisely. I mean, this is like a valiant warrior, like victory and success. Like, this is someone who's being seen as celebrated. So I feel like now maybe you see this in yourself, maybe before you didn't. And so what you went through brought you to this experience of knowing just how capable you truly are. So yeah, don't fall for the illusions that you are not this amazing energy, because you are. You are that winner. You are that chosen one. You are that guide that goes in between. You're the one that brings, you know, brings that power, that empowerment, that go team go, right? I feel like you're part of a larger team here. Yeah, you're part of a larger team here. Yeah. Look at, there's the Emperor, the Star, Two of Swords. What's on the front of the Emperor? The World card. See him? Yeah, things have come full circle, okay? And now you're going to be connecting with others who are like-minded that might have a similar, there's a Chariot, Emperor, Star, Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there's a big decision to make, and I feel like it has something to do with your destined purpose here. So, you know, continue on that healing path. It's taking you right where you're meant to be, all right? I love you guys. I hope you have the most amazing day. Peace.